When it comes to the state of Pennsylvania, why did Dr. Oz lose? Well, it looks like, according to the exit polling, it's because Fetterman won.
No shit, Sherlock.
That is how elections work. So from the totally real country of Australia, I bid you all good evening, good morning, or good day, as the case may be, across these many, many time zones. This is the pre-stream. My name is Thermo, and we're here to talk about the newsy stuff from this week, from Lawtube to Lolcows, from 4chan to Forbes. We'll have a look back at some of the news from the past week and try to figure out who's our daddy, Trump or DeSantis?
No, it's Elon.
Or Elon, I guess, yeah. Welcome, gentlemen, welcome. Dave, Ryu, Tim. No Tim this
Hello.
week.
Where's Tim?
Tim's in far north Queensland or somewhere.
It appears he's
Illinois,
eating
near
greasy
Bundaberg.
ass.
Eating
greasy
greasy
ass,
ass side of the road food.
It looks pretty good though.
It does look very good, yes.
I've never seen like such a long sandwich with fried chicken or whatever that is.
It's a chicken breast. What you do is it's a chicken schnitzel. So you take
You
the chicken
smash the
breast.
shit out of it. Like how do you make it so long?
You smash the shit out of it. So you take a whole breast, you
I
smash
knew
the
it.
shit out of it, and make it thin.
Yeah,
And then you dip it in
Flat
you dip it in egg, and then you put it in breadcrumbs.
Ink? Oh, egg. Sorry.
In egg.
Fuck.
Yeah. So you use egg, and then you dip it in breadcrumbs.
I think you can use squid ink.
No, you
I
can't
don't
use
know.
squid ink.
I've
Though
had
I'm
a hell
sure,
of a 20 minutes.
I'm sure
so
the Japanese do.
I'm a little out of sorts.
So yes, my apologies to the chat. Hey, Costy man, how's it going?
I need to look up my links.
We were a bit late because we were watching Farron have a on her locals. I was thinking about streaming it, but I thought no, that's not cool. So yes, Farron's upset, I believe, at Drex and Mindset. So
And other people.
and other people, I guess. So, but anyway,
Imagine a woman being upset at Drex. That's just I can't believe it.
oh yeah, she's playing that clip now. Yeah, the one we just watched while we were waiting. Yeah, it's yeah. So yes, drama incoming. Oh, dude, you have the Rona for the second time. Sorry, man.
Second time.
I'm
I've seen it
right.
like 9 times.
My Corona.
It is.
I had all the variants.
It is
The
the
long
13th,
Rona.
It is the 13th of November 2022, and I am Ronaless. I have never had the Rona.
You probably have. You just don't know it.
No, I have not been sick like with the flu.
Have
You
you
don't even
got
need to get
anything.
sick.
Have you done the test to check? You have the
See,
antibodies.
it's these superior Nordic genes.
The last time I had a flu or anything like it was January of 2019. So unless I'm patient zero, I
And
and
you
my
could
I
be.
and my wife are immune to COVID. So
Or you never leave the house.
Well, that's good.
It's very
I live in the house a
possible.
lot. Thank you. Jeez, Roy, man. And I take public transport. I
Ooh,
spend hours on a
gross.
train.
Ugh. Dirty pleb.
get
Here,
to
I thought
work.
much better of
takes
you. Now
those-
you're just a
He
dirty
takes
pleb.
that Australian train to Busan every couple of
Yeah,
days.
and it is full of zombies.
Filthy, filthy monsters.
But we call them druggies.
Oh,
Gotta remind
Make it
myself
up,
we're
Smack.
not on Rumble yet. Gotta remind myself.
Obama smoke.
did you see what Mexico did with the
What did-
druggies?
What did Mexico do?
Decapitations.
They no, they been using footage from I think Philadelphia for all their advertisements not to use drugs.
Don't use drugs,
Oh.
folks. You'll be gay.
You look like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. This is the second time in a week or 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks in a row that Philadelphia's come up for me?
The movie or the place.
No, I made a joke
'Cause the
last
place
week.
came
about,
up earlier.
or maybe it was Tuesday. I can't remember. About Philadelphia.
Oh,
So,
Tuesday was bad for me.
yes,
I don't
we
wanna
will
think
we'll
about
get
Tuesday.
into that.
It turned out better than I thought, but I'm still upset.
We'll get into that later in the show. But so we'll start off with we'll start off with this. So Trump and DeSantis This is fantastic. Like, hilarious.
Weird.
Weird. I don't know what Trump's problem is, other than someone's mildly more popular than him. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I
Meanwhile,
see it
he-
as just jealousy.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't nice enough to him. I don't know. Like,
Trump's as
he's-
thin-skinned as they get. So
He's literally Trump the day before the election, endorsing him.
People of Florida are going to re-elect the wonderful, the great friend of mine, Marco Rubio, to the United States Senate. And you're going to re-elect Ron DeSantis as your governor of your state. And you're going to elect an incredible slate of true MAGA warriors to Congress, many of whom are here right now. I think all people of Florida.
Actually, you know what? That's not exactly a ringing endorsement.
it's just,
So,
it's a
The
light endorsement.
the crowd cheered, but
He liked Marco a lot
Trump was
more
like,
than he
"Oh,
liked-
we love Marco
Yeah.
Rubio. He's the best. Yeah, he's amazing. That Ron DeSantis is probably going to win re-election as well. And the MAGA warriors, they're going to win." Like,
Imagine worrying about fucking challengers when you're 82 years old or whatever he is. Like, come on, man.
He's gonna be, if he's reelected, he'd be the oldest president.
he'd be the oldest president, yeah, if he wins re-election. Whoever wins, if Biden runs or if Trump runs,
That'd be
Trump
great.
runs,
Oh, he's so
whoever
good.
wins will be the oldest president ever.
Yeah.
Give me that reality. I'm so ready for it.
So-
Biden just creaking around, being wheeled out, fucking in a coffin. They just open the fucking coffin door.
He already said he's gonna rerun.
He might. It'd be great. I love it. I'll cry.
I kind of hope he doesn't. I kind
hope
of hope
he
he
does.
doesn't. I
It'll be
kind of
fun.
hope he's like, you know what? It's been a good run. The Democrats, they're never going to stop the vicious attacks on me. I'm totally innocent, 100% innocent. But they're never going to stop the fake news, the deep state, the swamp. They're all going to come after me. So I'm gonna throw my significant weight behind Ron DeSantis. He's going to be my hand-picked successor. Like, if he did that,
Yeah, but he's not. He's Trump.
yeah, he's not going to do that. He doesn't have the.
He's not capable.
Yes, Costy. It does seem more petty than usual, which is strange for Trump because that's his default position. And hey, Snuggle. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that it's the corporate media. It's the deep state. It's the rhinos. They all want Trump done, but I'm as yeah Trump as it goes, as it gets. And after the showing from this, like, Trump is poison to moderates, and you need to run moderates. Like, I know people don't like rhinos, but and look,
You should have.
Yeah, we
voted
don't
for
need
Trump
people who
rhinos.
don't
now.
like
Rhinos are
rhinos.
Democrats.
Yeah, look, rhinos suck.
Doesn't make any
Why does
difference.
Trump endorse one for speaker?
Because he's fucking weird.
So, Trump likes rhinos too.
Trump doesn't know what he likes. People tell him what he likes, and then he likes it. Like, that's what he fucking
Maybe.
does. He literally watches CNN all day and thinks that's reality.
Well, my wife came down the other day and said, apparently Trump told Maggie Haberman something. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is he still talking to Maggie Haberman? Like, what does this fucking woman have on him? Or what is his obsession?
We all have to remember he's a fucking boomer. Like, that is absolutely
He could have a
ingrained
little
in
bit
him.
of a masochist side.
He might be based as fuck at some points, but he's all boomer all the time.
He likes.
If you
he
didn't
likes
read it
to
in the
try to
fucking
get one
newspaper.
over the people that hate him, so he has to keep in touch with them. He has to, quote unquote,
So he should-
follow them.
Make sure they are elected to positions around him and give them fucking room to speak all the time, because that's what he does.
Speaking of controlled opposition and corporate media.
The Germans.
So, Tim Pool, it's funny how Republicans won. DeSantis, Abbott, and Kemp won handily. 224 House seats projected, and yet I see leftists mock the GOP as they lost. As if
catching
they
that
lost,
Senate.
and conservatives lamenting the result. The forecast was so bad for Dems that the GOP winning this is well winning this well is considered a loss. I don't agree with Tim. Like, I don't think you're going to get to 224. I haven't looked at the overall numbers today, but
It was +9, I think, last time I looked at it.
yeah, that's not
With
that's
the-
not when you take into account the state of the US right now.
Yeah, dog shit.
How does that fucking happen? How does everybody go, yes, please give me some more?
Fortification.
Well,
Well, let's
from
not
from
talk
exit
about
polls.
Well,
From
look
exit
at
poll- From exit
everywhere.
polling, it's the fucking Zoomers to blame.
Well, they should all die in a fire. But, I
The
mean, other than
Zoomers-
that,
the Zoomers all turned out and fucking all said, yes, sir, please give me some more of that.
hey, didn't you
that
know they were going to
government
get they were going to get their fucking student loans?
Oh yeah, they're going to
forgiven.
get their. They're going
How'd that go? Oh, wait a minute.
the Fifth Circuit. Knocked it out.
I thought I did see a lot of weirdo Zoomers in there. I'm like, who
I'm
are
going to
you
try
people?
not to go on my rant about, these damn kids today don't
These
know. how
damn
to deal
kids.
with
Dave, I'm right
conflict
there with
and-
you.
If
you need support in that
trying
rant,
not to go
I'm
on
here
that
for you.
I'm going to try not to go down that train of thought and derail everything. But
Mind you, I'm the youngest here, and I will
But-
agree with you on that.
This headline is disgusting. Trump unloads.
Oh,
this-
that's-
ugh.
Oh, very Miami of him.
I understood that reference. But like Trump's statements, man, this week have just been very, very unhinged.
It's very easy to guide him in his rage because he's not actually paying
shit.
attention to anything.
There was
Like, did
also-
you see what he
doesn't
said?
handle loss
And then he
very
just goes
well.
to go fucking nuts.
And because it wasn't a total
Exactly,
victory for
Krusty.
him,
Unloads
for,
what?
for his plans, because it wasn't a total victory, it ends up being a total failure in his eyes, and he doesn't know how to handle it. And he's basically, getting mad at everyone, but he's focusing on the
Well, he's focusing on the biggest winners
he's focusing
Yeah.
on them.
because he's literally went after DeSantis and accused, basically said, "Oh, look, I rigged it for him. That's the only way he won." And I'm like, well, "You fucking retarded."
No, he
Like-
fucking killed it. He fucking killed it.
But this is
No.
this-
He's saying, like Trump literally said, "Oh, look, DeSantis, he was going to lose in 2018, but I came in and
No.
I saved him. I stopped the count.
Oh, maybe.
I stopped the count, and that's why he won." And a congressman who was in the room during the decision making was like, "That didn't even happen. You weren't even there." like, oh, I need credit. I'm so good. I need credit for fixing an election. Like,
He should.
How-
He
You
should
wanna go
trot
to
out a couple
jail?
more of those fucking pharma execs. That's going to do him very well.
yeah. But yes,
Bring
he's,
out the head of Pfizer next time. That would be
not
great.
just DeSantis, also Governor Youngkin, who didn't actually run in an election this year.
He's a fucking rhino, though. He's not wrong
Like-
about him.
I don't.
Of course, it's not a good idea to attack people who are like mildly on your side. There's better enemies.
Youngkin, what kind of name is that? It sounds Chinese. Youngkin. Hey, Darth. Dear Australia, stop pretending you exist. Sincerely, everyone.
I love. The
I can't,
fanfic
Darth.
about
Your
fucking-
government pays me. What am I supposed to do? Cash their checks?
Koala and kangaroo fanfic is worth all the bullshit
Yes.
about fake Australia.
I just read the talking points the Rupert Murdoch handed me this morning.
and not all of us are Australian.
No, we all are. Ask anybody on Discord.
I'm just a retard.
Well, that's what I tried too early on in my days.
And then there's this about Ron DeSantis living in Donald Trump's head. Which, given his truths this week, that's what they call tweets on truth, don't they? Because I know they're called retweets,
It's
retruths.
no, they're called it's dumb. Yeah, it's really dumb.
God.
Cringe as fuck.
No, it's actually so
The
all
election
Australians.
just ended, but I look like I've
Sorry.
aged.
I need to set you straight on this, Darth. All Australians were actually in little cubicles, in an underground area beneath Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio.
Yep.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, I met up.
Don't tell
for
anybody. I'll
a,
get in trouble.
I met up for a quick prawn cookout.
That's right. We call them prawns. We don't actually. We call them shrimp, but we have to tell
Are
you
they
we call
bigger
them
than
prawns.
shrimp? How big's a prawn? Is that bigger than a shrimp?
Prawns.
They're about
Your
a,
hand.
Prawns run
Yeah.
the gamut from
Like
those tiny little ones that are in your fried rice, all the way up to
about a foot.
all the way up to king prawns, that are like the size of your hand.
Yeah, they can be like a full-on like lobster almost. Except they are
Oh,
all
it's been
tail.
redeemed though. That's why you moved to Western PA. I thought West PA was based. I know, like,
It is.
well, I'd much rather be in West Virginia than Western PA though.
With that.
Yeah, it gets a bit weird out here.
10 years. As votes rolled in from across the country on Election Day, Donald Trump said something truly incredible when asked on News Nation about how much credit or blame he should get for the election results. Watch.
I think if they win, I should get all the credit, and if they lose, I should not be blamed at all.
Yes, he
Oh, fuck off! You could literally, like, that's some bullshit. Watch his face, you idiots. Watch Trump's face. He even has the
Watch.
smirk.
I think if they win, I should get all the credit, and if they lose,
See,
I
there
should
it
not
is.
be
There's a
blamed
smirk.
at all.
Yes, he really
He's being
said that.
funny.
And no, he wasn't kidding. He would, quite simply, like to have his cake and also eat it too. In Trump's world, all good
He should
things
really
are
fire
the
that hair
direct
he's got
result of
going on.
his actions, while all bad things are
all
definitely
His hair is
someone
trying to
else's
fire
fault.
itself.
He's forever telling
Can I
himself
say,
a
I
story in
really
which
hate
The old
he
shop
is
guys
the
always told me something. They always said
that
fire it before it
phrase.
quits.
It's
Having your
eat
cake
your
and eat it
cake
too,
and
and
have
eating
it
it too.
Because
Make
it's
me some
impossible
cake.
to have a
Make some
cake
cake.
if it's been eaten. So it's eat your cake and have it too. You stupid cunts out there. Sorry.
I've never heard it that way, but
Have
okay.
your eating and cake it too? What?
having
Eat your cake
eating your
and
cake and
have
have it too. You want to eat your cake and have it
But
too.
I do have it because it's in my stomach, so I've eaten it and it's in there now.
But it's not in cake form. It's not a cake any
Kinda
longer.
is.
You cannot have it once it's been eaten. That's why it was.
Covering the
What
important
kind?
topics here.
What are we talking about? How are we having this cake? Is this like a? It's like an American pie kind of having the cake, or is it just like just having it in your possession? Because I would argue that in my stomach is in my possession.
Well, it's no longer cake. It's food that's being digested. That's no longer.
It's
cake.
milk, spit, cake, slurry. That's true.
Cake, yeah, it's no longer the beautiful decorative cake that you can take a picture of anymore. You can no longer say, "Look at this cake." You can't do that once you've eaten it. You have to poop it out for whatever matter
could throw it up.
it is to be well, but it won't be the same anymore. It won't be cake.
It'd be better than if I
anymore.
shit it out. So, I mean, that's you gotta take what you can get.
Well,
I
you gotta
guess.
find a baker to bake that gay cake, though.
Farron is still going.
Why is this still going on? Didn't this
invite
happen
her
like a
on.
week and a half ago?
No, there was a stream last
that
night
happened.
apparently.
Oh God.
Last
No.
night. Oh wow.
Let's-
Morning.
Was it? When was it?
Legal
this is-
Mindset
Data
brought
Max
it
was
up
last
on
Saturday.
Yeah, no.
Mindset brought it up this morning.
Yeah. Let's watch it. I will get easily distracted. Let's watch
Sure.
Divinity's clip. Yeah, you're right. It's 3 weeks ago, Darth. So shout out to Divinity. Love you, girl.
Real quick, I have a question. Andrew, why do you say Farron's sister isn't hot? I'm curious.
She's not.
Maxi muted, just don't worry
Is
about
it a
He'll be back in
preference
second.
thing? Like, color
Well, it's a
hair.
preference, but her personality. As soon as she opens her mouth, I'm like, this girl loses all. And that happens a lot of times, right? Like people open their mouth, and I'm like if you shut up, maybe you'd be a very attractive woman. But you open your mouth, and like literally, you become a zero. Like that's what it was. Like it was literally
that is true, though. That does happen.
That's fair.
I
For me,
agree.
that's the same. Like with Amber Heard, she could be hot, but she's not hot.
And you could argue that like at one point she was if you're just looking right.
Yep.
But,
Yep. But as soon as you do more than look, you're like, oh god.
Max is great.
Speaking of
I
based
love
opinions,
this guy.
did you guys watch Bronca on Farron's stream?
So that's actually what I'm going to cover tomorrow morning. Like,
Oh
I was
my
do it tonight.
gosh.
She just invited
amazing.
everybody. I was like, this has gotten out of hand.
I could not look away. As soon as Chrissy came in, I could not look away.
Who's Chrissy?
It was so cringe. It was so cringe. It was so beautiful.
Max is the best.
All I gotta say is
I like
you
this
step
guy a
into
lot.
the Thunderdome and you accept it.
Oh, just wait.
Can we
till
get him
he's
on
completely
stream?
drunk. Max?
Fucking like this guy.
And you
Yeah, man, you got to be ready to go.
You got to be ready to go.
True
Well,
or
and I
false?
think
The only
people
thing
really-
that could have made that situation better is if Drex dropped into that conversation.
No, but that would have been even better because it like would have added more balance, so it isn't just Bronca. I would have 100% backed up Bronca on it because
Bronca was
was
saying
not
so
wrong.
many. I'm an idiot, and I watched the whole thing because it's a train wreck, and I couldn't look away. But if you watch after Bronca leaves, they start making the points that he was making and agreeing with him after he leaves, unironically agreeing with what he was saying.
So that was Mrs.
Self-owned.
Fluck's introduction to Bronca, and she goes, "Wow, that guy's a dick. He's not wrong, but he's a dick."
But he's a
And I'm
dick.
like,
Yeah, I mean,
that's true.
anyways, on the
That's
video, I saw
true.
somebody commented in the chat of that stream. Bronca is telling them the facts as he would talk to a man, which is
Yes.
120% correct.
And Farron is pretending she can have a male conversation without
Exactly,
acting
and no one can
emotionally
handle
to it. But
no one can
except
handle
for-
a male
no,
conversation.
The only
Radix
Yeah.
is extremely
was
based.
Christina was
Christina
the
is
only
extremely
one to
based.
handle that. Who was the only one who handled
Yeah,
that well.
Christina's
The rest of
awesome.
the girls had a feminist emotional breakdown, right? And
Radix-
every single
Radix is
one of
amazing.
them, I would
Oh,
say,
yeah,
is
she
a feminist. Farron is a feminist. So is her sister. So is Chrissy. Like they all
Here's
had
the
a
thing.
feminist.
Here's the thing.
emotional meltdown.
What Bronca was saying
That's my
was
personal
correct.
opinion.
AM,
but
that is
wasn't
such a
advised.
true AM's comment. Farron can't handle it, but she thinks
Yes,
she
and
can.
she
That is
she
so
started
true.
and she started the stream like it's her stream.
Right,
and,
right.
And she invited her sister, she invited Chrissy, but then like so backpedal on it, which is what she's been doing a couple times. Like she'll do a drinking
Fat and
stream,
barren.
and then she'll ask everybody.
Well,
to
this
Harsh.
was Friday.
That's harsh, but
Handle
that's
it.
funny, Darth.
This was
Like,
on Friday.
all of our
on
drinking
She's
streams are up. Like I keep
She's
mine
being
up.
monetized.
She's-
Chat
well,
is
and
saying
right.
that Bronca
people
was
really
handled.
crave. People really
79%
crave that
says
kind of
Bronca was
debate.
correct and 21% say no.
I'll fuck around and find out.
So,
Yeah.
looks like that
Yeah,
Bronca.
I'm
Yo, you bitches. We do. You literally say you bitches while you take a shot at Metamucil. Like you're literally too old to be talking like this. All right. No, yo, let me take my back pill, you bitches. Come on. I'm getting used to these sassy boomers.
Oh yeah,
I feel personally attacked, Chrissy.
Not everyone is a pussy for you. It's
We should know
amazing.
what's happening right now.
He hated Bronca because he spoke the truth. Bronca needs a back pill.
These 40-year-old single broads
I
without
love
husbands
him.
thinks they can terrorize me because they have mean words in their mouths.
Terrorize?
You're
I'm
missing
just
the thing
making
you need in your mouth to
observations.
get married.
Bronca, how do you feel about women who have kids that aren't married?
No.
This is another hour.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Christina,
no.
you're not getting away scot-free, honey.
Okay, guys.
That too, Nick.
My
That too.
show. Go off. Go ahead.
Is there a question? I think women with children are awesome.
Aw, thank
No,
you.
but you were saying about men wanting to marry them or date them.
Oh,
though.
don't ever marry them. No, don't do that. That's crazy.
Well, that sounds like a catch-22 then.
Why?
Thanks a lot.
Well,
No one made you have a fucking baby. That was you. You decided.
Well,
to have a
one
baby.
person did, to be fair.
In America, a woman can always choose to have an abortion. So no one made her have a baby.
not
She
for
chose
long
to do
though.
that.
And not
Apparently,
Bullshit.
you've never met Ron DeSantis.
Oh no, then we can distinguish. If the children are the children of a veteran who died in war, the guy's not going to fucking show up and tell me I can't talk to his child that way. That's different. But that's not the truth of most of these circumstances.
Right.
Most of the time, you got to be
what I always
fucking
say.
prepared. You
Dad's
cannot
dead.
discipline
I'm
that
game.
child like it was your own child.
Stepdad
Because
and
that
a
father will show up
forever
and you'll have to shoot him in the
Uncle
fucking face.
Dave.
No,
Let's flip this.
hot mic.
Okay, well,
So-
Uncle Dave.
So if for some reason I become a single mom, I should Casey Anthony my child to get on the dating scene again.
No, you shouldn't have one.
No.
I'm just joking.
I know.
it's really creepy that you said that. That's really disturbing that you even brought that up. That's
He's
creepy.
not
Oh, you don't know my sister. She's a total fucking. Yeah, I have horrible dark humor. This is a black abyss in here.
Yeah, I personally would never joke about killing a child, but whatever.
Oh, but you wanted to put my dog in a garbage bag.
Well,
but
a dog is
to be
not
fair,
a human being, so.
but man, you were talking about
everything.
You were talking about throwing someone in a wood chipper not 10 minutes ago. I feel the black hole that you have here. You are.
Oh, this is what happened.
me.
They thought
I
they
said
could
that
hang
about my
him.
own
They
child.
just
I said I would
can't.
throw my own child in a.
No, I'm just saying.
Interruptions. Find out why.
Yeah.
I'm saying by your logic, you're telling me if I'm a single
Right,
mom,
you're saying
let me
that
finish.
I-
Let
that
me finish. Let me finish.
No,
Let me
I won't.
finish.
You're fucking lying. You're being
I'm not finished talking. I'm not finished
I
talking.
never suggested harming my own child. You fucking cunt.
Okay.
Excuse me?
You accuse me of saying I would harm my own child.
This is not a drama channel.
Only a cunt would say I said
But
that.
I will cover it if it.
I'm gonna be real right now. That was fucked up.
Yeah, you accuse me of being willing to harm my own child. You want to back that up or you want to back up?
I don't know.
I'm not sure
Yeah, I
that's
think you
what
had
happened.
way too much to drink, sir.
Yeah.
Do you want to back up that I would be willing to harm my own child? Do you want to back up?
He's good. Now, here
I
he's
wasn't
gonna
saying that about your child.
I didn't hear that.
I think overall,
Nobody heard that.
I think overall, this was a miscommunication. Like this whole thing started
I
from
think
like
it's a miscommunication.
a complete and utter miscommunication, and then
Yeah.
just spun out of fucking control.
The funny thing about this
And
is,
I've said before, I love Branka. He's the best, especially drunk. No tie Branka. But
Thermo's a koala.
no, the
So he's
the
a
funniest
furry.
shit about
let
this
me hang a
is he
fucking
did.
big shingle on this. Branka cannot take a joke when he's drunk.
Yeah.
He can make a joke. He's a funny guy, and when Nick's around, he can be like, Nick doesn't take anything personally.
Yeah.
If Branka's with someone who takes it personally and then comes back at him, Branka's going to take that badly, and then he'll
So-
get mean. Some people get mean when they're drunk.
So the
It
funny
just
thing
is.
about this, I really love that Branka essentially did, or Branka technically. I try to be. I'm going to try to be nice.
Branka.
Anyway, so he essentially did the woman thing in taking something out of context that wasn't said and taking it emotionally. He did the shit that he's all red pilling against all fucking day long. She didn't say that about the kid. He fucking went nuclear. He did a woman shit. That was absolutely what fucking angry chicks do, and he just fucking pulled that shit. And it's funny as hell to me. I think it's funny. I think it's
but you got to
very...
remember, this was not
Wrong
at
about
this
what, though?
point. At this point, it was not a communication between men and
Usually.
women about dating. This was about one side getting there, going after the men because the men have been so outspoken these, past few months and whatnot. That's what this part of
And
it
how long has
basically broke down to.
been
Whether
Well,
it
no,
was
this-
planned,
minded?
whether it was
There was
planned
nothing
that
out of
way or
line
not.
up until Bronco lost his fucking shit. Like, it really wasn't. Like, you can have your fight about it, but he fucking lost his shit about something that wasn't even said. He just got emotional, found something that he thought would happened.
Yep.
And
I'm
Thermo's
going to
right. He
point
can't
out-
fucly take a joke at all.
I'm very good at
Ordinarily, you
at
can.
finding this.
But when,
I'm
when
gonna
he's
point
drinking
it out.
that sheen that protects you from, like, gives you your skin to be able to take a joke, disappears. It just happens to some people.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point, yeah,
Doesn't make me
things
not
just
like
broke down.
Bronco.
I'm really not sure he has that skin at any point, even when he's drunk or not drunk. He just always, like, if you ever watch him when he's not, anybody picks at him in a certain way, he'll take it personally every fucking time. I love him too. I think he's great, but you got to understand what he is. It's just how it works.
A blunt instrument.
Boy.
So back off.
I didn't say that about you. I was saying a joke that by your logic, if I'm a
You just
single
back
mother,
off. Why don't you just back
you can
off?
you can
Hey,
be a man
Bronco,
and let
hey,
me
Bronco.
finish, buddy.
Hey, Bronco,
Okay.
what does your mom think of your takes on women? Oh, right. Just like your hairline, she isn't coming back. It's not nice.
You think that hurts me?
No, I just said for people in the chat.
Husband, I'm happy without one. You're like, no, that's
Fine.
not true. And it's like,
I
what if
never
that actually
fucking
is
said
true?
that. You lying bitch. I never said that. If you don't want a husband, don't have one. That's fine with me. I never said you have an obligation to have a husband.
Didn't that feel like the most like effed up Thanksgiving dinner you've ever been at? Like that's
Yeah.
exactly how that felt.
I was
that there
like,
was a
this is
turkey.
why I don't visit you anymore, Dad. Like, I thought you were going to say that the whole time. Area of expertise. That's that person who left. That angry man.
Self-defense.
Okay.
He is the authority on self-defense law in the entire United States. He's
Okay.
the guy.
You should stick to that.
That was fucking fantastic. That's some great work, Steve. So yeah, that's the bit with mindset is what Farron is mad about right now. And
Because mindset agreed with him.
yeah,
He said the way he said it was wrong, but the point still is there.
It just is. And I don't take any offense about what he said about, having health, trying to date people with health issues. I know that. I've seen that in real time.
yeah.
That just is how it is. And it's nobody's fault. It's like, I haven't had sex in like a decade because of shit like that. It just is what it is.
See, I dated a single mom, and my car
Hang on.
windshield.
Sorry, Roy. Dave, you know what that means?
News for you. That means you're gay.
Oh man.
Sorry, Roy.
No,
go
it's.
ahead.
I don't know.
I
Sorry, go
said,
ahead, Roy.
like, I dated a single mom, and my whole flipping windshield was broke by the flipping kid. And the whole divorce battles, not the divorce, the child court system, because the baby daddy and my girlfriend at the time were in court battles. It was here. It's just drama, and it's just, you're getting, and it's like, oh, well, you should have just protected your car. It's like, your kid just broke my windshield because the dad told him to. I'm kind of, well,
Yeah.
it became more drama than it was worth.
Well, every relationship you need to do a calculation.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like the hot crazy scale.
Yeah.
Like you have to do the calculation and whether it's worth it. And some aren't. Some
yeah.
You have to be. Men have to be honest with themselves. Some relationships are not worth it.
Nope.
And women need to do that calculation too.
Yeah, so like, don't have a kid with the fucking meth head next door. Kind of make him wear a fucking rubber. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
You know what
Or,
population?
butt sex.
All
Sure,
these
why
women,
not? Put it
except
in the
the
butt.
guys that don't are like Flash, don't do the booty.
Past the Flash, and
what he was
no
saying,
butt sex rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he was saying about being the dad in that situation is, I'm going to speak about something that is almost 100% all the time. Your kids, the ones that, if you are a parent, your kids are going to try to manipulate both you and your spouse. They're going to put one against the other. And if you're not the birth father, I don't care. I'm saying this is 100% true. Just like Show Bob's matter of if, it's a matter of when. You're going to tell that kid to do something, and they're going to respond with, you're not my real father. That will always come up 100% of the time. Forget about about the other person coming in. They will even do it to you, and there's nothing you can do that you can't. At that point, you have to rely on the other person to do all the disciplining.
Yeah.
You have to, because you can't. If you were to discipline them, or whatnot, all the kid has to do is tell the other parent, and shit goes south. That's part of this calculation that you need to do. You have to know that this is going to happen. Not it might. No, it will happen, and you have to be willing to go through it. I've raised 9
You shouldn't be
kids.
willing to go through that.
9 kids.
rough.
Yeah, it was a really good
plus
learning experience
4.
when I was 23.
I've raised more kids than Nick has had in his family. It's just how it is. And you just have to be ready for it. So he is 100% correct in that issue. It could be said differently, but the facts are still the facts.
Oh yeah.
Who do you mean, Darth? Like,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if he's
so
joking or not.
On that stream, Bronca was the one who misunderstood.
It's
The
true.
women
You got
didn't
to pull it by a
misunderstand.
situation by
Bronca
situation basis.
Bronca misunderstood. So the women escalated.
Am I the feminist?
I got lots to say about
which of us is the
fucking
which of
people
us
with
is the feminist that needs to pull their head out
children
of
out of
our
wedlock in
fucking
general.
ass?
My problem with that stream is that it was advertised as like an honest discussion between men and women,
I'm
and
not sure I can even justify that with responses to not you, Dave. Sorry.
no, I
It's
know,
too fucking retarded.
but what it was, whether by hook or by crook, was not an honest conversation.
Costy.
Okay, thank God.
I'll be right back.
That's what I'm
Level
saying.
Of retardism.
Look,
Both
Dave,
sides weren't 100%
you know,
on
look, I like
even
Farron.
level.
Yes, Darth's spot on. Yeah, this whole show's a fucking joke.
But yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Look, I like Farron. Farron's friend of the show. Like, I talked to Farron. I don't know what the point of that stream was. I think she got exactly what she should have expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to break down.
And honestly,
Bronco's got some issues. He's not.
grift
I mean,
that shit. The Pope demands we grift drama.
He called. I mean, he's. I love fucking Branca, but like he fucking man. Sometimes he seems to have some real deep seated issues. Sometimes. So
He's
I
got
don't
a
know.
chip on his
which is not a
shoulders.
crime. All right,
Oh,
everybody's
you
got some
fucking
issues, but they show up sometimes. When he's talking about pit
everyone
bulls or
does,
white
though.
women, he has some fucking major issues.
Everyone does. You just have to.
Am
look at
I
it.
feminine enough for you?
Roy was
Yeah,
all
get
women
Elbon
confirmed.
or get Elbon or whoever.
Has Elle even been on the show in like
Elba's
6
been on the
weeks?
show in a couple of weeks. She keeps getting.
It's like day 278.
Dylan parody. Lol.
I got a job.
Oh, look, Darth, I completely understand Bronca's
Veteran.
view on women. His divorce, like his first marriage, was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, that could do it to you.
With a very acrimonious divorce, and him staying in a city he fucking hated just for his kids. Like,
Look at Drex. He went through hell too on that one.
yeah, I haven't heard Drex's story, like Drex's divorce story.
I thought it wasn't that bad. It seemed like to me, I don't know. I don't remember it. I guess.
Yeah,
I thought it
But
wasn't that bad.
again,
though.
he's
I thought
not
it was
wrong.
Kinda,
Like,
you know.
Bronca's not wrong here. Like, he was just
No, but you don't need to be an unnecessary dick all the time.
he just misheard and has thin skin.
See, I go around and I say this.
As you get
Everyone
older,
has
your
an
skin does
agenda
get,
at all times, but the trick is to try to align your agenda up with theirs. Meaning, I don't trust anyone because of the shit I've been through, but I have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, knowing that I, knowing what I think I know about everyone, and let them show their side to me one way or the other. I can't just be a dick about it and blow up at everyone, because if I do that, I can't talk to anyone and I will be alone. I understand this.
That's a damn good point there.
You have to give them room to either prove you were right, or let them prove that you were wrong about
Give them the rope.
You've got to give them that rope, because if you don't, then you're just going to end up being a fucktard for the rest of your life.
Then you're the dickhead. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Because you're just being mean to everybody for no fucking reason. And it's like, sure, lots of people deserve it, but not everybody deserves it. You can't fucking just go ahead and... There's good people around. There's good women. There's good dudes. I mean, not a lot. I hate men. But it's like, I hate everybody. So, whatever. You got to give them the rope to hang themselves, like Dave said. That's what you got to do. Give everybody a chance. Guard your fucking cards.
Yeah, Drex. I know Drex hasn't been married, but he's got a baby mama.
Yeah, he's been through the family courts.
Yeah, Roy, you want to remind Elb that it's Saturday?
because she forgot last.
Phew,
Yeah,
that
she
was
forgot
weird.
last week.
Yeah, she forgot it was Saturday.
What day is it? I don't know.
It is
It's
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday here. It's Sunday over with that non-real country over there.
It's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday here.
Sunday. Ugh.
I do this instead of church.
Right? Get your
This
penance
is your
in.
church, basically.
That's right. So Farron is still going. So
But is that really like this argument with a drunk fucking old man is like really getting them all bent out of shape for like a whole ass? Well, I mean, grift your stream, I guess. So
she's not grifting. It's for non-members and.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
So it's for everybody, I guess.
Monetize that shit.
She's basically doing her evening with Catnip Dave, except for herself.
Without my buttery
On behalf
voice.
of her sister, I guess.
Yeah.
Without Ken to help.
Oh, Ken.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I know some things that she might actually be at work right now.
Yeah.
She's
yeah,
been
she's
saying
doing
that for like a
clothes.
month. Like
yeah,
she's
she
got
keeps
a
getting put on
job.
Saturday clothes.
I don't believe it.
Yes, I know Jesus loves me. I accept I accept the Lord Jesus as my personal savior.
Jesus
she
owes
won't
me
be
50
here
bucks.
until like she won't. Depending on how far away she lives, she won't be able to even get home until like 10:45, 11 o'clock.
It's a weird thing to know.
Do you have a tractor in her car?
I know where she is right now, how
like,
far it is to her house, and how fast she
tracking
drives on a
device tells
general
me she's
thing.
at work.
No, it's just I won't belay her trust, but she's talked about some things in DM, so I kind of know where she's at this point.
All right, I just had to make the joke.
Yeah, you can't let that get past. You just can't. You got to seize the day, carpe diem, or carpe nocte, I guess, as it is today.
Seize the night, yeah.
Or is it noctis? Is it
Because,
noctis?
Nocte, yeah, nocte is because prima nocte is the first night.
Yeah, because we belong to the night. We belong to the thunder.
Oh,
No, I
wish,
belong
that'd
to
be
the
cool.
night. I'm a vampire.
I'm gonna get that tattooed. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
If this turns into karaoke, I'm done.
Hey,
So,
I took
I
2
hope-
years of Latin. I know some shit.
So, I hope none of you all are like me and have crypto.
I did
Because
until
it's
I
had a-
lost all my money.
It's had a bad week. So I guess unless you're using Binance Coin.
I put $200 in and I made
Can't
some
pay
money,
these
and then
nuts,
took it
yes.
out.
So yes, crypto's taking a beating. Well, there's a really good reason for that. There's a very good reason for that. So FTX, which is the second largest exchange. Sorry, wrong word. Was the second largest exchange, has fucking collapsed and filed for Chapter 11.
Wasn't its CEO one of like the billionaire that pledged every election?
He funded gave the Democrats a shit ton of money.
I think it was $1 billion at the election.
It wasn't $1 billion. It was a couple of like 100 million or something. Like he threw a lot of money at the Democrats. So, yeah. So actually, let's go through the timeline. So, what happened was this crypto exchange held a ton of people's crypto, because that's what crypto exchanges do, because people don't want to transfer their money to cold wallets. Cold wallets are like hardware wallets, like a little, like a Ledger. Ledger's the brand, not the book. So they were investing other people's money into a not a hedge fund. It was a quantitative fund that the Sam Bankman, which how the fuck is one of his names Bankman? Like this got like seriously? Sam Bankman Fried. Anyway, so yes, one of his investments was a shitload into a thing called Alameda Research, which was an investment firm that used quantitative analysis to invest crypto. It was so what's Alameda Research?
Oh, I think
so.
it's
This is
snowing
the
outside.
CEO of said company, who is apparently someone he used to bang. Or this entire thing is so weird. Like
somebody's.
There's about 10 individuals that all
10?
like. There's about 10 individuals that all apparently had
at the same time
group sex, and there's like a fucking like all went to school together and they all know each other, and it's like a whole weird thing. But that's like so Caroline is a big fan of Harry Potter.
Smash
So
or
yes,
pass?
so this is the CEO of pass every fucking time. So the CEO of Alameda is a 20-year-old Harry Potter fan.
That sounds like a nice Rocky Horror Picture Show after party.
Yes. Wow. So, yes. So
Can we
Sam
get a full
Bankman-Fried
body
has
shot, or
lost
is this all we got?
94% of his fortune, and he's last I checked, I saw a tweet following his private jet that it had landed in Argentina, which I'm pretty sure is one of the few places that doesn't have extradition with the US.
Pray for
And yes,
marriage.
so his company FTX lent $10 billion to this trading firm, Alameda Research. So this girl was the CEO at the time, and
What
there's
did
an
he
interview
have on him?
There's an interview of her talking about how she doesn't really use much math in her trading.
Yeah, I don't either.
Which was interesting to me because it's a quantitative fund. Quantitative funds are all about math. They're all about analyzing like market movements and building mathematical models to predict what a market's going to do, and using those models to make investment decisions. And she was saying, the math I use doesn't really go past elementary math. Like, elementary math is not some special math. It's literally math from elementary school. So I'm hoping there was some algebra in there.
All that
No.
STEM funding for
She's
women really helps.
She's from the U.S. If she's talking about
Well, she can't do math, so yeah.
well, if she's talking about elementary math, that's not algebra. That's basic math.
Yeah, it's
basic
division.
multiplication, division, and
Yes.
basic
Yeah,
functions.
Costi, that's what I do. But yes, so she
That's why he has
before
that
she
profile
joined,
pic.
so she joined Alameda Research as a trader. So someone actually executes trades based on what the quantitative models say. So she went from a trader to the CEO rather rapidly. But yeah, she spent 19 months as a junior trader before that at Jane Street, after graduating from Stanford with a bachelor's degree in mathematics in 2016.
What?
In a podcast 2 years ago, Ellison explained that Jane Street was her first job out of college. A diehard mathematician. Sorry, Ryan.
I said if she doesn't know how to do math, how did she get a mathematics degree? Did she?
Well, no, she said she doesn't use math beyond elementary math
Which doesn't make any sense.
in her quantitative models.
You could.
No. you
So
really
she
can't.
only does plus and minus and division.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Multiplication.
Well, first we take the gains and then we multiply them, and that's it. We've made money.
Right? Fuck, that's genius. Fuck, I've been missing it the whole time. That's all I gotta do.
A
Multiply
diehard
the gains.
mathematician and Harry Potter fan, born of two economists. That should bring alarm bells.
What sort of economy are they doing?
Well, they're economists, so they
are they
analyze how
Keynesian? Is that what it is?
Study economy. They
Study economists. Well,
Keynesian?
I think
Keynesian?
I think it might be in here.
What's the
there was
real
a story
shit one?
about a connection between her dad and like the
Keynesian?
SEC or something. Like, Jesus Christ, it really is just very incestuous.
Let's just take a minute and look into her cold, dead eyes for one more second.
Black is cool.
Not a fucking thing in there.
Oh, that's the same picture.
It is.
Yep.
It's just occurred to me. That's the same picture.
Took him a long time to get that picture.
Feeling a lot of anticipation.
Go back up to that
with
photo
this.
real quick. Where do you think that photo is? Singapore?
That'll be Hong Kong.
Or do
Maybe
you
green
think it's just a
screen.
green
Yeah,
screen?
yeah, that's.
I'd say that's Hong Kong. Yeah.
That's the
I think
Hong
that's a
Kong
green screen, though.
cityscape.
Yeah.
And unless it's like a background behind or like a virtual
that's-
background.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with green screen myself.
No, I'd say that's actually Hong Kong.
But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave this to unsolved mysteries. Where's Robert Stack?
Dead. He's dead.
Is he dead? Shit.
Yeah, Robert Stack's dead.
I thought he was a robot. I didn't even think he was a real person. There's nobody quite look like Robert Stack. He's a fucking weird guy.
So yes, $3 billion of customers' coin has vanished.
Wow.
No one knows where it went.
Just like
Nobody
Robin Hood.
knows. Who could possibly know?
It's in somebody's pocket.
It's in his
We just
fucking
don't
wallet,
know
I
whose.
imagine.
I think
The
it's
fucking
some-
Russians.
Turns out Larry David was right.
I think it's in somewhere else, but
Apparently they ran Super Bowl ads. I had the app on my phone. I didn't trade with it. They had a tracker. Like,
who's this fine-looking Latina on the right? I can't see. Can we zoom in on her?
This
Yeah.
See, Tim here
Little
with
hard
the,
makeup,
the,
though.
The
Very hard
important
makeup.
focus on this whole thing.
Yeah.
He's thinking about banking, but it's a sperm.
But I had
banking
the
that
app,
he's
so I
thinking about.
uninstalled it because
That's
apparently
all I ever think about.
their wallets were hacked and the app was
Food
hacked.
sometimes.
So someone updated the app to push out shit that would steal your data. So that's fucking great. But yes, customers are out at least $2 billion, probably more. I saw this described as crypto's Lehman Brothers. So that bodes well. So
Oh, did you see a few months ago what happened with Voyager?
What's Voyager? See, this is the fucking problem. What the fuck are all these things?
So Voyager was a fairly big crypto thing, and essentially they went belly up, and people lost ass loads of money. Ass loads of money.
Hood?
Yeah, like a friend of mine lost like 35 grand or something like that because they just were like, well, we can't pay our debts, we're done. And it's like, oh, well, that was it. Yeah, it was the whole thing. Glad I didn't buy in like he told me to. I
Then
hope
there's
he's not
the
watching
Robin
this.
Hood scandal, and
He's probably watching this.
So FTX had a backdoor built into its accounting software by Sam Bankman-Fried, which he used to move billions without triggering alerts to other staff and auditors. So
I had a Miss Freed as a substitute teacher. She wore fishnets.
I still can't get over that his name is Bankman.
Man.
Sam Bankman-Fried.
there's a few people like that in the banking industry.
Bankman.
Yeah.
Goldmonger. Johnny Goldmonger.
Bankman.
Coin King Johnson. Yeah. It's like there's got to be a couple.
And that's just reminded me. I'll jump to this real quick.
Kind of like Cal Woodrington.
So,
and
yeah,
his
speaking of
dogs.
Bankman,
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. The one and only Batman, Kevin Conroy, passed away at the ripe young age of 66. So yes,
Who's this?
if anybody watched the animated series or played the Arkham games or most of the DC movies, like the DC animated movies, Kevin Conroy was Batman. He played a lot of other stuff.
He was the Batman of our youth.
He
What
was the
fuck
Batman.
is that? Oh God,
Well, he was the Batman of my
watching.
kids' youth, but still, he's Batman to me. So
He was Batman for like an entire decade. More than that.
Thermal
I
Light's
wanna say-
watching
I wanna
Adam
say at
West
least
back in the day.
15 to 20 years.
I did actually watch Adam West back in the day. Like I watched the old
Yep.
Batman.
Yep.
But that's because they used to put it on in the afternoons.
Oh,
on,
he's the
in
man's
Australia.
soul.
I'm not actually.
Hey,
that
Ryu,
old.
how does it feel to be a young lad like me? Fuck, it's nice. We're just youths out here. Young and virile, while these old men whinge about fucking Adam West and Batman and Robin.
See, when I watched,
You want to hear the funny is?
Adam West, it came.
My mother
Batman
would
came
actually
on
take me
right
to the
after
rental
the New Zoo review for me, which was like Barney before like decades before Barney was around.
Oh, I
Decades
remember
before
Barney.
fucking Andy Griffith. That was before TV.
Not Barney Fife.
No, not
talking
Barney
about-
Fife.
he's talking
I'm
about
talking
Oh, okay.
Barney the
You
Purple
guys are old.
Dinosaur.
How do I know what you're talking about?
Barney the dinosaur.
Okay.
God, you're young.
I remember
So yeah,
that.
I'm just assuming you're that old.
So
And Thomas the Tank.
Oh, I remember that.
said the Fat Controller.
I also remember my mother going to the rental VHS.
Who
rental
was your
place,
conductor?
getting
Was it
He-Man
Ringo
and,
Starr or
Thundercat.
George Carlin?
It was Ringo Starr for us.
Yep.
And not necessarily.
See, I think
for
this
me,
is
but my
part
brother.
of the reason
my
I'm so
brother
fucked up.
Loved
Barney.
because
Ten-
my
I
brother
never-
is like 19 years younger than me. So
Wow. Your mom's putting in work.
different
literally,
fathers.
I never
mom's-
got to watch any of these kid shows. Like I saw Fantasia and it scarred me for life, and that was I saw Fantasia and Fievel Goes West, and that was it as far as kids movies or shows even.
The
Like,
Secret
that's the only
of
thing I ever
Nim
saw.
really did it for me. Like, ugh.
One cannot describe Batman the Animated Series as a kids show. It has some of the best writing in Batman ever.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, so he like Kevin Conroy played Batman from 1992 all the way through till when was his last? Across almost all media. So
Okay, it
video
would have been
games.
2018. The DC Crisis, the crossover event. The
Justice
Arrowverse.
League action. So Justice League
Yeah.
2018, Lego DC, Supervillains, Teen Titans Go, Batwoman as Bruce Wayne. Oh, that's right. Yes, he appeared in the as Bruce
live
Wayne in one of
action
the
Arrow,
the
yeah.
live action one, which was fucking awesome. It was great, like seeing him play Bruce Wayne. It was just awesome.
He got to actually
And there you go.
put on the suit.
2013, 2023, he'll be in Batman: The Caped Crusader as Thomas Wayne.
Wayne.
So yeah.
And in Multiverses, he's the voice of Batman. So yeah.
I thought he was dead.
21 years.
Well,
Yeah.
they film it 2 years in advance.
Yeah, it'll be in post production. So
Actually, longer than that.
so yes, rest in peace,
30
Kevin Conroy.
years.
You will be missed. So we're almost an hour in. Should I vamp for a bit and then jump over to Rumble, or should? Oh my God, she's still going. Oh, she looks
Well,
angry.
She knows you were watching her.
The audio's fucked on my end. I can't hear it. Oh, she was gesticulating wildly with her hands.
Is she live?
She's live, yeah. This is live on Locals.
Wow.
Oh, Thermo. We need to invite Max on one of these days.
Yeah, absolutely. Why is this audio not working? I'll just reload this page. See if I can get the audio working.
I wish I was faster with memes because I'd do a Batman meme with me being like, I don't know who you know who you are, and
I don't
it's
even
like
know who
I'm
you
Batman. It's like I don't even know who you are.
You know who else think he's Batman now?
I used to think I was Batman.
Biden.
Yeah. He's more like what's the one? Jeeves. What's his name? The fucking butler.
Alfred.
Alfred. That's cruel to Alfred. I regret that immediately. I shouldn't have done that. I feel bad about that.
Alfred's the best, and you
Yeah.
would do something like that.
Yeah, I was wrong. I feel real bad. It hurts me a little bit inside. It was a mistake. I regret that
There
deeply.
was what is it? 2-season series about Alfred, like his time before.
Yes, it's called Pennyworth, and it's up to 3
Pennyworth.
seasons.
Jesus.
Actually, I think it might be
It's
up to 4.
So
I feel
they
like we
didn't
have a
cancel it.
Batman aficionado in our midst.
And I don't think it's been cancelled.
I don't think it has either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it's still around.
Okay, good. I thought it was canceled, along with you know
guys know about
how
Witcher?
Warner Brother took over,
That
and they started
that Liam
making cuts.
Hemsworth is going to be the new Witcher
Yeah.
in season
That
4.
sounds
Yeah.
terrible. Sounds like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Look, Liam Hemsworth's nice enough, but
Henry Cavill was a perfect
Henry Cavill's
Witcher.
a better Witcher. So
Yeah, but he would never have left if they weren't keeping to that story.
no, he left because he's playing Superman.
That's not why he left. He left
No,
because
that
of
is.
shit. It isn't.
That absolutely is. Yeah, he's not going to
It
have
is
to.
not.
No, he filmed Superman during the first season. They can make the scheduling and everything like that, but it's just the joke of how people are talking about it is from people I even know from back in the day. Our posting is that the rumor going around is because of interview with one of the producers and screenwriters. Kind of will tip their hats because in that he would say as long as they kept it to canon and they weren't adding anything and they were doing it.
Oh
Which they did not do at all.
The one of the producers and screenwriters came out and it started attacking the books like they're the writer's horrible. He's an, you know what I mean?
He's an N-word.
Yep.
Says the people
he's
who
the
wrote the
other
last
N-word.
2 fucking series.
Yeah, Pennyworth is still on here. But actually, speaking of that, and before we cut over to Rumble, I can actually vamp. I watched 2 movies yesterday.
Why?
Because I had time. I watched Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
I watched Wakanda Forever, and I watched Black Adam.
Thermo.
Did you watch it in the studio or the theaters?
No, I sailed the 7 seas.
Oh.
And I watched a one from
Qualified
the BitTorrents
shipman.
that had
You're supposed to stand outside the theater and just on your knees waiting for
That's
all
right.
the
Yeah.
black
No,
people.
I was supposed to use. You're supposed to stand outside the theater and use your body to protect the black people inside.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. So I'm a terrible,
pretty
I'm a
much how you do
terrible,
it.
terrible, brutal racist.
Yeah.
Disgusting whitey.
I watched the
Look,
movies
I
last
watched
night.
it. It wasn't good. Like it wasn't great. It was long. Like it was really long, and it felt long. Like it was 2 and a bit hours.
Oh, that's what she
Like
said.
it was 2 hours 40, which is like Saving Private Ryan long. But it wasn't Saving Private Ryan. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
I think Black
They were
Adam
tr-
was the
they
same
were
length,
trying to-
and I loved that. Black
A lot of
Adam was
people like
fucking
that.
great.
Critics hated it, but a lot of people liked it.
When
I didn't
critics
see it.
hate
I
it,
haven't seen
it's
a movie
really
in the theaters in
good.
28
Well,
years.
I'm a critic.
The Rock has
and
come
I
out
liked
and
it.
Or on
basically
the
said
boats in
fuck
the
the
season.
critics.
Exactly.
And when
Fuck the
critics
The critics
hate
and-
something, it's really good.
Yeah,
When
it's a
critics
general
That's how it
love it,
works.
it's really
Yeah, thank you,
horrible.
Costy. Bigot confirmed. Yes.
The worse it gets, the worse the critics
Bigot
rate it, the
confirmed.
better the movie is.
No, I started laughing is there was actually a sign. So one of my friends worked at a movie theater as a manager. So they had.
Can you get free
One
popcorn?
Piece. Yeah. But I went to go see One Piece, their new animated film, because it was one of the staff's viewing. So there's a sign outside. You're gonna stand in. You're gonna give away tickets to the black folks. Please do not stand in our theater. On the door of our out in the front doors of the.
No darkies allowed.
No, it's. There
That's
were
terrible.
seriously. They had it on the.
Was that the
preview
opposite?
Showing. They
Only
had
only black people.
the
do
white
that.
people standing outside giving the tickets to black people.
Yeah, and they made that illegal.
They just told them that they couldn't stand inside their theater.
Don't stand so.
The blacks?
Don't stand so. Don't stand so close to my cinema.
The
Like,
white.
who can't stand in? Oh, the filthy white people. Serves them right.
So yes, Black Adam, 40%. So rotten from the critics' consensus, and 89% on the audience score.
Yeah, but
And The
who-
Rock
who
is getting
paid-
real shiny these days.
Oh,
who
dude.
paid to see the movie? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Exactly.
The Jews.
Well, I didn't pay to see it, and I thought it was fucking great.
Look at 84% fresh.
Like, look at this: 2 hours and 41 minutes, 2 hours and 5 minutes. So this.
What's
had
it even
30
about? Is he
minutes
like a
longer.
superhero kind of deal? Is that what this is?
Black Adam is an anti-hero. So he's like, imagine if Shazam was an asshole
Who's Shazam?
who killed people.
Shaq?
No.
Captain Marvel.
The newer
I don't
Shazam.
know. All right, never mind. Just let's
So
move
not
on. I don't know what
Captain
this is going to be.
Marvel. Captain
It's got-
Marvel's a female.
No,
No,
the
no.
original Captain Marvel
I
had to change. Got changed to Shazam.
Marvel.
I regret
What?
this already.
Oh yes, the original Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the original Captain Marvel is Billy Batson, who when he says the magic
I know
word,
that name.
when he says the magic word Shazam, he turns into
Shazizzle.
Shazam. So, and it's a
So
movie
is that
with
Captain
the
Marvel
guy
or
from, It's a
Shazam?
movie with the guy from Chuck.
Yeah.
What's
It's
that?
actually
Who's
pretty good.
Chuck? I don't know.
There was
All
a
right,
TV
I'm
series
not
called-
even being funny. I don't care. Let's go. The answer is I don't know. Let's move on.
But yes, Wakanda Forever is. I didn't enjoy. It was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really good. It was very much. They really should have recast.
Namor.
Yeah. No, not. Yeah.
Amber Heard.
No, they really should have recast Black Panther.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. They really.
I didn't
they
see
really
the movie,
should-
but
they
I
should
know
have
he's dead.
recast him. He was really good in it. He's really like Chadwick Boseman was a good Black Panther. They
Robo,
could
you
have
wanna put
recast him.
in the private chat or to me how the sister gets her powers.
Oh, I'll just spoil it. Spoiler alert for the 3 people watching.
Get wrecked,
So
Scrubs.
she recreates the heart-shaped herb
What does that
using
mean?
science. But using science and a tree that gives the Atlanteans, sorry, not the Atlanteans, wherever the fuck they're from. It's Atlantis, but it's not
Azatlan.
Atlantis.
It's like Azatlan or Adalan.
No, it's not. It's not Adelan. It's like it starts with a Y.
Did you guys know that Wakanda is a black ethno state?
It is a black ethno state, yes.
Oh,
An
and you
insular
also
black
know
ethno-state.
that Ironheart that appears came from a Japanese porno.
National Socialists.
Ironheart that appears. What do you mean?
Ironheart was a parody porn before the character
Oh,
was created in the comic books.
The creator comes out and says that they actually did watch it before they made the character.
Yeah.
Why do you even know what's happening right now? I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm a part of
Nerds are talking nerd shit. Is what it comes down
Yes.
to.
But yes,
used to be a nerd.
Ironheart. Look, the actress who plays Ironheart is fine. She's actually decent. She's very attractive too.
Proof or it didn't
Hiding.
happen.
Sorry?
You
Ironheart.
can't blame
Ironheart.
the actors for
Yeah, it's not the
acting what
actor's
is written
fault.
for.
Look, the character in the comics, Ironheart in the comics, is insufferable. I can't remember who's the fucking creator. I forgot his fucking name.
Ethan
Is
Van
the Ironheart
Sciver.
actress a
No,
black chick?
EVS did not make fucking Ironheart. Fuck, I forgot his name. God.
I don't know, but she looks very attractive to me.
Was it Michael Bendon Scott?
Bendis, yes.
Right.
I think it was Bendis.
Was it Doug Ten Nipples?
Character. No, it was not Doug Ten Nipples. Yeah, it was Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah, Brian Mike.
So yeah, Brian Michael Bendis created Riri Williams. Riri Williams is insufferable.
Is that a real name?
Riri, yes.
That's the character.
R-I-R-I is her name.
R-E-R-E.
No.
R.I.
No, it's Rai.
Oh
Rai
yeah,
Williams,
okay,
yeah.
that's better. Is she hot? No.
She's 15 in the comics.
In the comics, I thought she's a real person. What the fuck?
No.
Riri in the comics is 15. Riri in the movies is 19.
She looks like she's 40. This chick's not young.
No, she's probably 28 or something in reality.
28? Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know. Look it up.
it's-
You've got internet there as well.
I'm looking at it
It's
right now. This chick
yes,
looks
in the-
like
in the-
she
in the
looks like a
comics-
Vanessa Fox or something.
Yeah.
What's her
It's
name?
the Saved by the Bell syndrome.
And
We
I
have
bet
older
you something,
adults
too.
playing teenagers.
Well, back in the day, 17-year-olds did look like they were 40. Like in the 70s, like they looked old as
please,
shit.
let's not go here.
It's true, though. Like, I used to see the pictures in high school. Like, how the fuck is that dude, like, my age? Motherfucker looked like he was
opium they were
42 years old.
Did Marvel get Ironheart named from an Iron Man porn parody? I think we need to watch this. I need to watch this. Female character, female in an Ironheart suit. It was called Ironheart. Film also predates Marvel's Ironheart comic by a couple of years. The original Japanese porn parody of Iron Man was called Ayonahatari. Produced by Giga. The main character was played by Hibiki Otsuki. In the film, the character is captured, tied up, and used in ways one would expect from a porn film, especially a Japanese one.
Yes.
Nando desu ka? Back in 2016, Marvel decided to replace a lot of established heroes by handing the mantles over to new, more diverse, and often female characters.
With penis!
Penis go away!
Penis-san!
I'm not sure why using a female porn parody character who was assaulted a number of times in the film was the best way to go. You may be thinking, it could be a coincidence. Well, it
That
could
sounds
be,
regrettable.
but one would think that would have at least been a cursory Google search. The Marvel character was created by Brian Michael Bendis and Joe Quesada. According to Fusion TV, they claim that the creators used Ironheart as a name because Iron Woman seemed stuffy and Iron Maiden would come with a bevy of legal woes. However, Ironheart, Bendis explained, spoke to the connection that Riri would have to both the Iron Man legacy and the franchise. I just want to point out that after Bendis created Riri Williams and left Marvel, he went and created exactly the same fucking character over at DC that nobody likes either, called Naomi. They're the same fucking character, except without the suit.
Naomi Watts?
No, it's just called Naomi. Fucking, what's it called? The CW did a series. Nobody fucking liked it. It was just as bad as we thought it would be.
Basically, it was think Superman, but
get rid
not
of the Arrowverse
Kryptonian.
Superman, but better.
Is Naomi Watts still
Bendis,
famous?
Bendis used to be amazing. Bendis now is a loser. Who shouldn't be allowed to create things.
I really never
Microscopic
liked
penis.
Bendis at all as a writer. No, not at all. He's. I've never read anything that he's done original. Like he has nothing or no original writing. He's always
original characters.
He's always taking something else and tried to put a spin on it, and all his spins ruin
It's only been an
the
hour.
character.
Tim's already ready to check out.
I'm trying hard. I don't know what's happening.
This is the man. This is the man who brought us Civil War 2. So
Can we do Tolkien? I can nerd with that. Like I can do Tolkien nerding.
Well,
I've read the Silmarillion like 37 times. So.
but yes, okay, yeah, Roy was correct. Apparently, Ironheart took its name from a porn.
So the answer is no.
So, so we are how far in are we? An hour or something. So I think it's time to pull the pin on YouTube and continue over on.
So
Rumble
we can talk
Odysee.
about the Jews.
I do have something about them.
Oh really?
I do. Strangely enough, it's not.
I love things.
I guess it's bad. We would be allowed
Oh.
to talk about it on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah. But I like cutting off the YouTube stream in an hour. So yes, thank you to everybody on YouTube. The link for the Rumble is in the description if you want to hop over there. If you don't, I understand. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Or maybe not.
Goodbye,
How do we know when
everybody.
they're gone? Is